Life is meaningless. We give everything its meaning. Let me explain. This is a red color. Can you see? This cup is a red color. So, because I understand English language, that this is a red color, and someone else that doesn't understand English but understand Yoruba said no, this is pupa, our pupa, right? In French, they call it rouge. Igbo call it uhi. I don't know if I get the pronunciation right, but and Hausa people call it ja. You understand? Now, because you don't understand that language, does that make it the other person wrong? No. Do you understand now? So everything in this life is meaningless. And this explanation I'm giving you, I'm just using it as an illustration to make you understand. You can relate it with any other things in this life. You understand? Everything is meaningless. Let me give you an example. If I call a child now that maybe a child is doing something and I feel like this thing is wrong, and I call the child and I slap the child. So to me, I did the right thing, right? But to the child, it depends on how the child interprets it, that gives it its meaning to that child. To that child, if that child interprets it as punishment, like I'm correcting him, then the child is right. And if he interprets it in the other way, like okay, this guy is mean or he's wicked, it's not wrong either. It just depends on the meaning that we give it. So this life is actually meaningless. Everything is meaningless. It just depends on the meaning we give it. Let me give you another explanation. You are working with a boss. So the boss now tell you that okay, we are going out by 5 p.m. Go and wash my car. You are his PA, right? Or a PA. So that's not your job. But you feel like that's not my job. If you think okay, maybe he's trying to test me for maybe a promotion, or trying to test my humility, this thing, you understand? So that means you feel like he's right. And if you feel like he's wrong, that I can afford to pay what do they call it, car wash, to wash this thing. So why is this man telling me to wash this thing when I can afford to pay someone? And is it even my thing to do this thing, right? Is your car. Do you understand? So it just depends on the meaning you give it. I'm just giving you all this illustration so that you guys can understand what I'm saying, that everything in this life, everything is meaningless. It is we human that give it its meaning, and you can take this thing and join it to any other thing that you are doing in this life. Like a man told me, one of my mentors, he told me that never say any man is wrong, everyone is right. Like something in their head is telling them that this thing, this is the way to do it, right? And so if a man is standing here and I wrote 6 on the floor, and 2 people are standing across it, and one is saying this is 6 and one is saying this is 9, they are not wrong, they are both right. But it just depends on, you understand? So people always say like some other things, like, and where we say corruption is wrong because you are the victim. But if they call you that okay, come and do this thing, you call it connection. You understand? So you can you can just relate this same thing I'm saying to every other stuff in life. Like everything is meaningless. It just depends on the meaning that you give to it. I wish that you understand what I'm saying. I know only few people can understand, right? But I wish people understand what I'm saying and they use it to. I hope it solves 1 or 2 problems you're facing, or something that has been bothering you. Have a great day.